This wasn't just a haircut. This was the moment my body and my soul finally said, enough. I suffer from psoriasis as a result of chronic stress and sensory overload. As an autistic individual, the constant overload with working a traditional 40-hour week, just masking to survive in an environment that wasn't geared for me, and just feeling embarrassing to even ask for accommodations because the mass majority of people truly don't understand autism. By the time I would come home, there would be tension in every muscle in my body. I would suffer from headaches just from the sensory overload, and my scalp would be on fire, and my hands as well from the psoriasis. And for some reason, for my birthday, I decided to get some braids, which I kind of knew that I shouldn't have done, but I wanted to do something special for myself. But in essence, the braids made the psoriasis much worse. The psoriasis was already chronic. It wouldn't go away, where usually before it would just come and go. But the stress of working and constant emergencies with my childcare, with my son, it became chronic. But installing these braids in my head absolutely made it unbearable. It was as if me and the psoriasis became Siamese twins. And the constant childcare emergencies, I distinctly remember having to travel in an ambulance 70 miles outside from my home to take my son to the hospital because of an incident that happened at the daycare. And this was already on top of childcare emergencies happening pretty much every week. I just felt it in my soul that Source was going to take this job away from me. Because honestly, it was just taking a toll on my physical health, my mental health, everything. Everything was on fire. And the braids just acted as an accelerant, honestly. And when the stress became unbearable, I started stimming, which is what autistic individuals do to bring themselves comfort. But I stemmed by pulling my hair. It was momentary relief, a way to cope. So this huge bald spot you see on my head, that's where that came from for me, just constantly pulling. And the reality that nobody at work understood what I was going through, because the mass majority of people truly don't understand autism. And it doesn't help when people feel like you're supposed to look a certain way. Like they say, oh, you look smart. You look like there's nothing wrong with you. So they assume that, there's nothing wrong with you. And asking for accommodations just felt impossible. It felt like I was admitting that I was broken. But I wasn't. I just needed the support that didn't really exist. Eventually, the universe intervened. I lost my job, and though it felt devastating at the time, I know it was alignment. It was protection. Sometimes you have to fall apart before you can be rebuilt. And sometimes the universe removes you from what's killing you before you even realize it. It's God's mercy. Shaving my head wasn't a breakdown. It was a breakthrough. It was a choice to let go of what was harming me. The braids, the job, the stress, the chaos, constantly swimming in the fires of hell. It was me reclaiming myself, my health, my peace, my time as a mother, and my identity as a woman. I'm not one to mask. I truly value authenticity. And I know a lot of folks come on social media and put on a front. I'm so not one to do that. So if you're in a season of overwhelm, chaos, or pain, I want you to know this. You can come out on the other side. Take the risk on yourself. Take that leap that brings you back to your own heart and soul. We are not just here to survive or just pay bills. We are here to evolve, heal, and honor what's inside of us. And if you need any guidance during your own transition, I can certainly help. I offer intuitive readings to help you understand your personal blueprint, your purpose, and your path. This is the same guidance that's helping me rebuild myself. It's the same guidance that I'm offering to others. So if you're ready for your new beginning, I'm here. Just hit me up. Let's shine together.